The arena of Carvalis echoed with alien laughter. Thousands of armored spectators filled the tiers. Their chitin plates shimmered under white star lamps. Clawed hands struck stone in mocking rhythm. At the center stood Commander Sharatha of the Vecral Dominion. She was tall, broad, encased in living battle armor grown from her own species. Its surface pulsed faintly with energy shields layered. 10 times over, she had never lost a duel. Across from her stood a human. He looked wrong here. Too small, too soft, no exoskeleton. No energy field. No neural combat rig. His name was Elias Ward, a civilian contractor. Former engineer, former miner, former nobody. In his hands he held a weapon, or what the Vecral called a joke. It was short, angular, matte black. No glowing coils, no plasma vents, no power core hum, just metal. The laughter grew louder. Shia tilted her crested head. Her mandibles spread in amusement. "That is your offering?" she asked. Her voice carried easily across the arena. It was calm, confident, cruel. "You come before a Dominion champion holding a dead tool," she continued. "No energy signature, no charge build-up, no targeting array." She stepped closer. Each step cracked the stone floor. "Is it a relic?" she asked. "Or a child's toy?" The crowd roared. Elias did not respond. He checked his grip, adjusted his stance, breathed once. Sharatha laughed again. "You humans are amusing," she said. "You build machines to think, ships to cross stars, yet you cling to obsolete violence." She raised her arm. Blue energy cascaded over her armor. Shield layers flared to full strength. "I will end this quickly," she said. "For your dignity." The dual horn sounded. Sharatha moved first. She crossed the arena in a blink. Her blade ignited. A crescent of violet plasma extended from her wrist. Elias moved sideways, not back, not forward. Sideways. The blade passed through the space where his head had been dot. Stone behind him vaporized. The crowd gasped. Sharatha snarled. "Luck," she hissed. She struck again. Then again. Each blow precise. Each capable of splitting a tank. Elias retreated in small steps, measured, controlled. His eyes never left her center mass. Inside his mind ran calculations, angles, timing, material, stress values. Sharatha noticed. Her laughter faded. "You analyze me," she said, "as if I am a machine." "You wear armor," Elias replied. His voice was calm, almost bored. "So I treat you like one." The crowd quieted. Sharatha roared and charged. She leaped high, her full weight and momentum behind the strike. Elias stopped. Retreating dot, he raised his weapon. The Vecral laughed again. "What will you do, Sharatha?" shouted midair. "Throw it at me." Elias fired. There was no beam, no flash, just a sharp crack. The sound echoed strangely, different from energy weapons. Violent, final dot. The projectile struck Sharatha's chest. Her shield flared once, then collapsed. The round punched through living armor, through dense muscle, through reinforced bone. Sharatha landed hard. Silence filled the arena. She looked down at her chest. Small hole smoked faintly. Her mandibles trembled. What she whispered, Elias, did not move. He adjusted his aim slightly, staggered back. That is impossible, she said. My armor is rated against starship cannons. Elias spoke quietly. Rated against heat, he said. Against radiation. Against energy dispersion. He fired again. Cracked the second round. Struck her shoulder joint. Armor shattered outward. Fragments flew. Shiratha screamed. The crowd erupted in chaos. Medics surged forward, but stopped at the barrier. The duel was not over. Shiratha dropped to one knee. Her blade fizzled and died. You dishonor combat, she snarled. Using crude force, Elias stepped closer, each step deliberate. This is combat, he said, not ceremony. She tried to rise. Her armor failed to respond. Systems overloaded. Structural integrity compromised. Elias stopped 10 meters away. Your armor assumes the enemy must deliver energy, he continued. You forgot something simpler. Shiratha looked up at him. Her eyes were wide now. What she demanded? Momentum. Elias said. He lowered the weapon slightly. This fires a tungsten alloy slug, he explained. No heat, no radiation. Just mass moving very fast. He tapped the side of the weapon. It does not care about your shields, he said. It does not negotiate with armor. The crowd listened in stunned silence. Shiratha coughed dark fluid. You are a warrior, she said weakly. Elias shook his head. I am an engineer. He raised the weapon. Again, I build solutions. She laughed softly, a bitter sound. And this is your solution? To me, she asked. Yes. Elias replied. The final shot ended the duel. The arena remained silent long after. Later that day, the Dominion Council convened in emergency session. Holograms flickered. Voices overlapped. How did this happen? Demanded one elder. Our armor is unmatched. A human primitive defeated a champion. Another spat. A third spoke quietly. The human weapon bypassed our defenses entirely. They turned to the recording. Frame-by-frame analysis showed the truth. No energy warning. No shield adaptation time. Pure kinetic penetration. The humans abandoned energy weapons centuries ago. Foreground combat, an analyst reported. They found them inefficient against layered defenses. The council chamber darkened. What else have they abandoned? One elder asked. Elsewhere, Elias sat alone. He cleaned his weapon carefully. His hands were steady. A Becquerel envoy approached cautiously. You will be rewarded, the envoy said. The Dominion honors strength. Elias looked up. I am not here for honor, he replied. Then why challenge our champion? The envoy asked. Elias paused. Because you enslaved my colony, he said, and laughed while doing it. The envoy had no answer. News spread quickly across the stars. Humans used simple weapons. Humans studied weaknesses. Humans did not fight fair. More importantly, humans did not fight for pride. They fought for results. Military, academies, revised doctrines. Armor designs changed. Energy shields were layered with kinetic dampeners. Still, it was never enough, because humans adapted faster. They always had, on distant worlds alien. Officers whispered warnings. Do not mock their weapons. Do not underestimate their tools. Do not challenge a human. Engineer, because somewhere out there was a human holding a weapon that did not glow, and when it fired, something important would break armor, confidence, or an entire empire, asterisk.